Hello, friends. Good morning to everyone. This is Master Satya and your Sambal Puriya Pilla welcoming you again to a new blog. And dear friends, today I will talk you something very crucial in our life. And as you know, I always come up with something very interesting with you to talk to you, right? So let's have some discussion on that. I will talk something very important about our own Mother Earth. Okay, I will talk you something more important about our own Mother Earth. You know, dear friends, to live on Earth, we have to be very maintain a very sustainable life here. Okay, our Earth is very precious and it needs a kind of balance in everything, and that the human being are solely responsible how they can maintain the balance on earth, how the mother earth can be protected, how the lives on earth, how the lives including the human beings, animals and a lot of plants, okay, and so on so things can be protected over here. Okay, so today actually 16th September, and on this day we celebrate Ozone Day, the World Ozone Day. And you must have know about ozone, right? Ozone layer. We have ozone layer, right? And that something that work as a kind of shield, as a kind of very protective space that help us in protecting or in preventing the ultraviolet rays that comes from the earth, from this sorry from the sun that reaches into the earth. But this very layer, the ozone layer, that help us in preventing that ultraviolet रेज, okay, जो कि बहुत ही भयानक रेज होता है, that is being protected by the ozone layer. Okay, so ozone layer is something very important for the sustainability of life on earth. Okay, so this day is celebrated that how we can protect the earth and protect the earth, protect the ozone layer, how it can be saved. Okay, so these days only to remember or create awareness regarding this. Okay, because a lot of human activities in these days are creating a very hampering and detrimental effect on that ozone layer. The ozone layer is becoming very thinner and it allowing the ultraviolet rays to come in into the earth. So if that rays comes into the earth, then we would have a lot of problems like we'll suffer the skin cancer, cataract, and other detrimental health issues. So saving the ozone layer is very important. And on this day, we are trying to create a kind of what awareness, that how people be aware about the emerging situation, emerging very situation, that how the ozone layer is becoming very thinner, and a lot of holes are also being created because of our own activities. And what are the different activities, why the ozone layer is getting deflate or getting thinner, why it is happening? You know, with the advancements of science, we have both a lot of advantages and disadvantages. It has its own pros and cons, you know that very well. So dear friends, because of large industrializations and because of the materialistic attitude, right, materialistic attitude, and the kind of luxury we want to maintain all the time, that is creating serious environmental issues, like the activities that we are doing, that creating a lot of harmful chemical gases like chlorofluorocarbons, hydrofluorocarbons, brominate, brominated fluorocarbon. So there are something there that very very serious gases that have an toxic impact on the life on earth, that is gradually depleting the ozone layer, right? And the ozone layer is a kind of seal that I told you is very important for us in protecting the lives on earth, right? So that must be taken care of properly. So we must be very careful in this respect, that how we would maintain the different kind of things that we are doing, right? You use SC in our life for our luxury, for our, so avoid unnecessary use of SC also. Okay, I don't like to kill the kind of attitude, the kind of life you want to live, right? That's your choice. But you as a human being, as a citizen of the country, have some moral and social responsibility. Live and let live the people. That is what I wanted to tell you. So whenever you are not necessary, that just switch up the things that are creating harmful if impact on the environment and on the society. That's our moral responsibility. We can do na. This is very small thing that we can offer to the society. We can do as a kind of responsibility, as a kind of responsible human being. Okay, this is what I wanted to tell you. Okay, I told you so many time about the ozone layer. What is it actually, dear friends? Our our atmosphere ranges up to nearly 1600 kilometers, right? And there are different characteristics in each layer. We have 5 layers in the atmosphere. The first being troposphere. It ranges up to nearly, sometime it is 12, sometime it is 16 kilometer, right? As per the different areas, right? Thereafter we have stratosphere. And this is the very layer where there is a kind of layer where ozone, each there is a concentration of ozone, right? Where it helps the the ultraviolet rays to prevent, okay, it blocks the ultraviolet rays to come into the earth. So this is the very layer. And ozone means something when oxygen means O2, and ozone means O3. This scientific symbol for this is O3. Okay, and how does it create it? Now when the ozone spilled, when the oxygen spilled or breaks, it added to the nearby oxygen molecule and it turned into O3 or ozone. And that is very very helpful for us when it is stays in the stratosphere. जब stratosphere में रहता है बहुत helpful होता है और ये shield के हिसाब से काम करता है. What that is also very harmful for us if it is very close to our atmosphere, if it is very close to our troposphere or the life where it stays. Okay, if it will be very close to the life, then it can be also harmful. So by the way, ozone is very very important for the sustainability, for the survival of the human being. So this is what I wanted to tell you about the ozone, how it is important. So what kind of effort we can offer to the people, but to our environment. So we should be very much cautious about our environment. Okay, so thank you for all, thank you for all this, and for hearing me and watching me what I told you. So be very careful about our environment and try to be more responsible, both in morally and as a social human being. Okay, and try to minimize the thing that are producing chlorofluorocarbon, right? Then hydrochlorofluorocarbons, then brominated chlorofluoro. These things must be taken care of. Okay, so thank you all.